Fight.
I know you've seen this Kendrick Perkins video. We were talking to L. Duncan.
Well done.
You ready for this one?
God.
What you need ibuprofen for when you have a perk?
The lean back.
It's just her face.
Hey, L be funny as shit, bro. Nah, it's the lean back.
The way he said
It's
he
the
was
fact that
so
nigga
just
lean
like,
back.
and it's just like, nigga.
This one?
God.
What you need ibuprofen for when you have a perk?
The lean back.
Oh my god.
Man, welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast. The only podcast will be something different. Had a different episode. Had a different type beat last week. I hope y'all was able to tune in to Deal or No Deal. Got a lot of good reception out of that. Shout out to the guys that did that. That was a part of that. If you want to be a part of stuff like that and happen to be black, tap in. That is a charity event, nigga. Let people alone.
You don't gotta be black for the Deal or No Deal. You gotta be black for the family.
Oh yeah, you're right. For Deal or No Deal, we accept all races, unless you are racist. But Black Family Feud, sometimes we gotta, for sure. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. All this shit right here. Make sure y'all do what y'all need to do.
Donations.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
All I hear is this that check came in. I love it when you talk to me. My cat to see. I love it when you talk to me. My cat to see. This that check.
Hey yo, no funny shit. I broke my headphones the other day, and there was a nigga. It was them beat headphones I had as they were on my ears. It popped while I was just working, and it was like, during the time I was working on the.
Came off.
It just. I'm like, fuck going on, and like it would still work, but it's just like now it's dangling and shit.
Like
it was right when I was doing. Yeah, look, just like that shit. And I had it was when I was working on that Kevin Durant piece. I'm like, come on, my nigga. Like, I'm trying to get this shit together. I posted that shit yesterday. I had like 2 niggas comment. He was like, and don't you dare ask for no donations about this shit either. Hold on, brother. Whoa. You think that's where the money coming from? You think that's where the money going? You think your donations is going to me? I mean, yes, but like them headphones? Come on now. It's for the community. But let's get right into it. Let's go ahead. Getting our Mike Tomlin bag.
We do not care.
We do not care. First thing we do not care about. There's been a thing all over the internet. LeBron versus Beyonce debate. It was a couple arguing back and forth. Somebody said who's bigger between LeBron and Beyonce. And the man, I wish I had the video, but the man was basically like, I ain't gonna lie, I think LeBron might be up there, like he might, whatever. The girl just squashed that shit very fast. He was just like, LeBron. Said, nigga, it's Beyonce. He was like, mind you, Beyonce don't need a last name. That's why I had to pause. I was like, yo, look, you can say, like, defend who you gotta defend. Let's not disrespect LeBron in the process of uplifting our people.
LeBron don't need a last name either.
LeBron don't need no last name either.
LeBron doesn't need a last name either. Honestly, if you have an iconic name like that, like, because there's nobody
LeBron,
else on the planet whose name is LeBron. Or people weren't named LeBron until LeBron was born. And like people weren't named Beyonce until Beyonce was born.
People wasn't named Kobe before Kobe. Like, not that type of Kobe. Nah.
Yeah.
But that's what made people start jumping in, and that's when LeBron sexual started invading her chat, and that's when it made the conversation a lot more interesting, because he was like, yeah, he might be, he's United States big, he ain't global big, and I get where she's coming from. LeBron is global. I see both sides, because on one hand, I clearly know that Beyonce is fucking global. It was just the delivery that was just rubbing me the wrong way. That's all. That's all. Because I've seen people sing that have no real musical talents make LeBron James songs. I've seen what this fan base is capable of doing. So yes, I do see both sides, but Jax, I think I know what side you're on already, but I just have to throw that out there.
Yeah,
You know, who's
think
bigger
it's-
between LeBron and Beyonce?
The answer is Beyonce. Like I
You
don't
feel like
think
LeBron is global?
Yeah, but Beyonce is global. It has been for longer. I
Global-er.
feel like. So
Oh,
that's
this is
why,
what
like,
Feet was talking
I'm
about.
leaning towards Beyonce. Yeah, but
I think I'm still leaning towards Beyonce. But if Beyonce's right here, like LeBron, like right here.
oh yeah, LeBron is for sure up there. But like I just think it's
He in that
Beyonce.
conversation. I think she
Yeah.
still leads it. There's ain't nobody clearing LeBron. Ain't no clear.
The only person that can
And
clear
I,
LeBron is like the only person like
Nobody.
clear like easily is like Jesus and Michael Jackson, and that's it.
yeah, like
Like-
Michael Jackson and Jesus, yes. Because Mike Jack,
Like Michael Jackson, his name is Michael Jackson. That's a common name, and he can have one name. If you say Mike, a lot of people assume Michael Jackson first. I'm not gonna hold you. So
Yeah, it would be Michael Jackson, then probably Jordan, but it's basically
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. Yeah, like,
exactly.
and I knew what time it was when they started resurfacing those footage of Braun last year holding that big ass flag
Like, it's the
representing our
Olympics.
fucking
Anybody-
country. You said what?
Exactly. It's the Olympics, bro. Of course, people are like, "Oh, he's global because he has the flag." Like, it's just the Olympics, brother. Like,
It's just the Olympics. Yeah, LeBron, LeBron, the only nigga that can make me patriotic. You know how patriotic I was last year. Nigga? Oh boy, it made me want to rewatch. What was that shit? Champion of Gold, whatever that
whatever they
documentary
call it on
was.
Netflix.
Yeah, some shit like that. But anyway,
We do not care.
we do not care. Next thing we don't care about, G League niggas still have collegiate eligibility and are going back to college as we speak. I think somebody from Louisville just signed that was formerly with the G League. There are a couple. I think there's like a big ass center
Yeah.
that's available. Oh, this is the same one. Well, this is another one that I remember. He's down to 3 schools. I don't know if he selected anything yet. And I think I understood this one to be the case only because these were former G League Ignite niggas, and G League Ignite closed and collapsed. So it's just kind of, I think they're just trying to do solid for like these gap niggas. But I don't think this is going to be like a common thing though. I don't think this is like I can go to the G League and then go back to college, if I'm not mistaken. I just think this is for a specific amount of people that was going through the Ignite program. I could be very wrong, but that's how I took it. But everybody's talking about the amateurism and this is some bullshit. This is X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna be honest with you. NIL killed any of the fuel that I may have had about like me disagreeing about this. There is no all you niggas are professionals right now. Y'all making buku money right now. It doesn't matter to me. But I didn't know what your opinion was on.
I think I'm trying to see if it was like a G League Ignite or no, he wasn't Ignite. He played for the Westchester Knicks.
Oh, wow.
I think.
For
Yeah,
how
I
long?
think it was 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I think this whole thing is like terrible. We put on the we do not care, but if they continue, we might have to make it an actual thing. I think it's stupid. I think you shouldn't like if you go to the G League, you shouldn't be able to come back to college. In my honest, like I know it's my opinion, but it's also the correct opinion. Like you chose to go G League. You chose to go to the league, bro. Like and it didn't work out. I don't think you should be able to come back to college, but it doesn't seem like
What's his name again?
This guy was Abdullah Ahmed. And like, there's been a couple other. I think I saw like 2 other players do it. Hopefully, like if it becomes more, maybe it'll become like a bigger issue. But like, I don't think this should be allowed. But For now, it's only been 3 people I've seen so far, but like, let's just stop it right here. Let's not let this be a thing because this is absolutely terrible.
Well, I'll say, um, I think maybe, I think maybe there's some wiggle room for him, mainly because he's an Egypt native, so it's not like he's from America.
I
And
don't
like,
care.
I mean, I know you don't care, but I'm just saying maybe that's why there was wiggle room for this nigga. Because I mean, this is some unheard of shit. I don't remember this nigga. I don't remember shit like this being like common or whatever. But at the same time, like these are also the same people that like only if I'm not mistaken, only American kids are subject to the 1 year removed from high school rule. If I'm mistaken, like other niggas can go to shit at 18,
Yeah,
but
that's
you
true.
have to be like at least 19. So it's been weird between how they treat Europe niggas that come over versus American born niggas. But like I said, if it starts to become a trend, we'll have to make a real topic out of it. What's the difference between that versus what we was trying to make Shamar Stewart do when he was holding out with the Cincinnati Bengals? Like it seemed a little similar, but we don't care for now.
We do not care.
One more thing we don't care about. Well, second to last thing, Trevon Diggs, he got concussed. This is the second game he's out.
Yeah, he got concussed and nobody knows how. They said it was like
That's
an accident at his house, and he came to the facility with the concussion, but nobody knows what happened. And this is gonna be his second week being out. And I think earlier this week he had tried to go to like the practice facility to like I don't know, just be around the team or whatever, and they sent him home. And like I don't know if this is like the Dallas Cowboys. They could be lying. He could actually have a concussion. They could be fed up with him. I don't know. I just want to know what happened because like we've heard about like I think it was what is his name? Freaking was it Cromartie? I think it was Cromartie or D'Angelo Hall. I think it was Cromartie or D'Angelo Hall or somebody like that. Like he tore his Achilles at his house, and like we found that out because he was like trying to grab like some pizza or whatever, and he slipped. So like if we can find out stuff like that, I'm like we should be able to find out how Trayvon Diggs got his concussion. I just think it's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it is very funny. So that's what I just want to know what happened. That's it. I just want to know what happened.
Yeah, I want the truth. Because if it was nothing crazy, then they would have just said what actually happened. They wouldn't be so fucking vague about it. They wouldn't be very vague. They're only vague because they know it was some bullshit. It was something probably. I don't want to assume, but stuff like that means like you was doing some things you ain't had no business doing, or you did in a very dumb way. So who fucking knows? Shit, even when Fred, I mean, this is not even the same sport, but even when Fred VanVleet tore his ACL, yeah, it was. They say while he was working out in whatever state he was in. Okay, well, you attached something to it. You fucking some shit up at your house undisclosed. Yeah, I'm gonna have more questions, nigga. Sorry, that is what it is.
I bet it's funny as shit too.
Hey, they have a video camera of that shit. Niggas can get concussed any type of way. I remember that Colts nigga. He got concussed during pregame warmups.
But he ran into somebody though. He ran into somebody.
Yeah, but like there's video footage of that. Like you can see that.
You seen Anthony Richardson? He like broke his orbital bone because he was like with them. He was working out with them workout bands or whatever, and it popped back in his face. And I know that shit.
He not getting.
I know that.
He not getting his starting job back, brother.
Yeah, no, he's not.
There's just certain things that you do where it's like, this is solidified, nigga. You're not. Nah, it's bad.
We do not care.
Start learning how to catch.
If that, nigga, learn how to put 3 fingers in the dirt. Start shuffling, nigga. I don't know what to tight end. Get ready to speak tight end, buddy. Get ready to speak tight end. But last, we do not care. Your boy ran a 5K. Oh man. Shout out to niggas like me. Had my shit on my my racer tag, whatever the hell this shit is. You know what I mean? Came back.
5K.
Yeah, it was spooky sprint. You know what I mean? It was spooky inspired. Had the medal I'm gonna see y'all niggas had the medal right there. You know, shout out to that. You know, it looked like a when they was giving these bitches out, motherfucker. It looked like a damn DreamCon badge or some shit. And then I felt the weight of the medal. I'm like, ooh, this is an actual
I
medal.
was like, no, that look like actual like metal type.
This is real. I think this is what this is the dopamine hit right here. This medal, it make you want to do this shit again. I'm like, damn, this shit fire. This shit fire. And, you know, next go around, hit the top 100. That's the goal. If I can make it within the top 100 of niggas that finish,
I thought you were about to say next go around you finna hit a marathon. I was like, oh, okay. But
nah. Hey, I don't even think I would ever see a marathon in my future. I don't think a marathon will ever happen in my lifetime. I don't even think I want to run that long. But I think I want to do 2 more 5Ks before I go to 10K. And if I can do 10K decent, the farthest I'll go is a half marathon. A half marathon will be my true marathon because I'm not going past 13 miles, nigga. It's not happening. I'm not going past 13. 26 is crazy.
How many
and you gotta qualify.
Miles is a... Because the 5K is like... Is that like 3 miles? Something like that?
Yeah, 5K is like 3.1. I think 10K is like 6.2 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so okay. A half marathon, not that big. I mean, it's not that crazy of a jump, at least, from a 10K.
Yeah, you just gotta commit to the training. For sure.
Shit.
But yeah, Boston Marathon, Chicago, you're not seeing me, okay, buddy, or at least you're not seeing the full marathon of me. I heard you got to qualify. I mean, the people who was running with, there's people that was trying to get qualifying times, like people doing their half marathons and stuff, and they had like certain markers that they had to pass at a certain rate. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all got it, being a healthy nigga right now. But yeah, that's it for the We Do Not Care. Let's go ahead and get into the things that we really want to talk about. My goodness, what a great beta, what a great day to pod. What a great day to start a podcast, nigga.
The big news of the day, the unexpected news of the day. The Feds did a sweep and they arrested like 30 people total.
Yes,
but 3 of them were in the NBA adjacent at least. But we talked about this before a long time ago because Pablo Torre brought it up because that nigga knows probably knows stuff about me that I don't know, to be honest with you. But Terry Rozier, who we talked about before, he was involved in like a betting scandal. Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, the current head coach of or I guess he's not current no more, but the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, and Damon Jones, who's an ex-NBA player and like a consultant of sorts with the Lakers. But those 3 were arrested yesterday as part of Operation, I think they call it like Operation Royal Flush or whatever, this big FBI sting on this cracking down on illegal gambling. And I had to take notes because it's a lot. So let me go ahead and break it down for y'all. This is they got arrested as part of an illegal gambling investigation. A lot of those, they're all like separate arrests, but they're sort of intertwined a little bit. Billups and Rozier, they're arrested in separate cases, while Jones, he was indicted in both offenses. Chauncey Billups, the allegations against him were that he was involved in illegal poker games that were ran by the mafia, like Big Tuna and them, like Scarface and them, like ran by the mafia. He participated in those poker games as like a face card, which is like the celebrity to like make the game seem safe and fair and blah, blah, blah. Because people be like, oh, Chauncey Billups, he's having a poker game. And everybody be like, oh, okay, it's Chauncey Billups. Everybody trusts him, right? Like, yeah, I'll pull up to a Chauncey Billups game. But these games had shuffling machines, X-ray glasses, an X-ray table that could read cards face down, etc. Is crazy. Actually, I think there's a video of the video of the glasses used.
Damn.
And this is the type of stuff they had. Like, as you can see in this video, it looked normal, and then you put and you can see like different cards are marked and everything. It's like, it's a lot going on. So Chauncey Billups, he was allegedly involved in like some deep, dark gambling operation. And Billups, he wasn't named in the sports betting investigation. Like, he wasn't named like verbatim, but there is a person called co-conspirator 8 in all the documents, and he fits the exact description of Chauncey Billups. And that description is like they call him like an NBA player who played between the years, like, what was it? 1997 through 2014. He's an NBA coach and blah, blah, blah. Like, all these descriptions, it's literally Chauncey Billups. They described him to a T. They said he's an Oregon resident and everything like that. Chauncey Billups, he fits literally all those descriptions. So it is Chauncey Billups. They just did not name him in that one. So he is a little bit involved in the gambling thing. But Terry Rozier, the NBA was already investigating him for altering games via prop bets. The NBA cleared him, but the federal government did not. He told a child, they said that he allegedly told a childhood friend that he was going to remove himself from some of his games so that his friend could hit the under. And his friend sold that information to bettors. The indictment also claimed that Rozier paid for a friend to travel to Philly and collect all the money and then bring back, I think it was like $200,000. And like he brought it back to Rozier and they counted it together at his house, which is the way they describe it, make it seem like they caught him on camera walking into his crib with 200 racks. And it's just like, there wasn't a more discreet way to do this. And then Damon Jones, the last person involved, he was also a part of the poker games, as well as selling inside information about people missing games. Including some of that information was information about a star Lakers player. They don't say who it is, but like based on details, it seems like it's either LeBron or Anthony Davis. But I'm leaning towards LeBron because I think he used for like 2 games, and one of those games was LeBron being out. But he gave information about a star Lakers player being hurt and going to miss the game before it happened. LeBron's not involved in any of this directly, just his information was used. And one of the funnier things that it was found out that Damon Jones said, he said that
I think I've seen it.
He told people in a text message after he gave him that information, because this is information on LeBron, the game after he set the record, after he set the scoring record, and let me pull it up so I can read it off the screen. He said, go get a big bet on Milwaukee tonight before the information is out. LeBron is out tonight. Bet enough so D Jones can eat 2 now. Like, brother, you put that in a text message while you doing this illegal gambling thing.
Yeah, I'm be honest,
bro.
When you deal with the FBI, there ain't no safe way to do nothing, bro. Even word of mouth is gonna get you caught slipping at some point. Like, I mean, could they have done it more discreet? Maybe, but I feel like the FBI would have got these niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
The FBI is like, I feel like once you get indicted by the FBI, I don't think nobody really beats a Fed case. If we're being good, because they don't indict people unless they know for a fact that they have you. Granted, like this is the current FBI is ran by some like stupid people. So like, if it's a few people that can beat a Fed case, it might be these brothers because like the FBI is ran by idiots right now. So maybe they can, but like I don't get why they be doing this stuff. But they are all these people are already very like Chauncey Billups just signed a contract extension, bro. Like,
right,
all these people have made
right.
exorbitant amount of money throughout their careers. I don't get why they do this stuff still, bro. I don't.
I'll say this because I'll start. Well, I'll say this. Let's get Terry Rozier out the way. That nigga did it. It's kind of hard to inconclusively, like, when it comes to certain things like this, telling people you gonna miss a game or you're gonna injure, you gonna fake an injury, put yourself out of a game, you gonna relay niggas that, and they bet upwards of $200,000 on your under, and you only played 9 minutes, brother. I'm sorry, shit's not gonna add up. Okay, so I'm gonna start. There's some more plausible deniability for some other things that we do when we talk about this poker. But as far as Terry Rozier, nigga, you're done. You're done. You're not You're not seeing the NBA again. I didn't want to bring this up at first, but now I have no other choice. This is a sensitive topic, so I have to bring it up. Is this nigga not a blood? Does this nigga not have gang affiliation around him? Of this don't make it. This don't make it better, brother.
bro.
This don't make it better. This does not make it. This does not make it better, brother. Um, not that like means anything crazy. It just means that I'm like, bro, you're around the wrong crowd right now. Like this may be family, but this sound like some knucklehead shit that you doing, bro. This
It
sounded
is
like
for
very
sure.
knuckleheaded shit.
Being involved in this is for sure, but like, you can be a blood and still not gamble. You know, you can be a blood.
No,
And still
it's
be
not
a
even about gambling, but it just seems like he was helping the hood out. It seemed like he was helping his counterparts out. It seemed like, hey, like here's some free cash for y'all niggas, bro. Like it's one of those things where what that that nigga that used to feed the deer, everybody eats. It just seemed like he was on some everybody eats type shit, bro. Like that's the only reason why I brought up the blood stuff, because I'm just like, bro, like them niggas not gonna help you in this situation, bro. If they not already arrested, can't nobody help. You not gonna be able to help them no more.
Yeah, the only person
Like
that
you
can
will
help
never
them
be able to
is
help them in this
Brady.
capacity, bro. Stupid, bro. But now that I got Terry Rozier out the way, because he about to be on some Chauncey Porter shit. Like it's done. Now let's get into the poker situation. I will say there will be, and we already seen it in some of these like new reports coming out, there will be more NBA players, active and or former, that will come out as part of this situation, or you'll see certain things. You'll see people playing poker games. I've already seen people show random videos of Jimmy Butler playing video games, and all I would just say is to treat this just like the Diddy trial, okay? Treat it just like the Diddy trial when you see other people around it. And I say it like this. Everybody that you see a video and picture of is not a part of the overall scheme. Aretha Franklin ain't had nothing to do with them freak offs. So stop bringing up Aretha Franklin when you see a picture next to P. Diddy. Same thing with some of these NBA players. If you see a random NBA player, that don't automatically mean they was in it. There are some people that are erring on the side of caution of just because they were the face, or just because they participated in like playing some type of poker or doing the house, that doesn't mean they knew all the ins and outs of what was actually going to go on. That's what some sources are going to say. Just like Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas has some things going on, I think, last month, where it's like, okay, I'll let y'all niggas use my house, but I didn't know y'all niggas was going this crazy. Y'all left out some of the fine print. So we'll have to let it play out for sure. But the last nigga I was expecting was a nigga like Chauncey Billups. And I had a question for you after you talk. It's later down the line, but like I want you to get your thoughts out too as well.
Okay, because like honestly, I'm truthfully with the poker situation, like I'm not entirely too mad at that, because the biggest reason that, or well, stop. I'm upset with it in the fact that like it's multiple crimes being alleged. Now, one of them is like the whole cheating thing, and like that is bad. I'm not with that, because that's literally like it's theft from all the people you're gambling with, and those probably been like tens of thousands of dollars and stuff like that. So like that, I'm not with. But like another big charge that like the overarching theme of it is like when you do poker and gamble and stuff like that, a lot of it ends up being illegal because of like the house taking a bet. And that's why like you can't do that in like a private gambling situation, because you have to pay taxes on that. So like if like me and you went to go gamble or whatever at somebody's house, and we have to pay them like a fee or whatever to get in, and they keep that money, like that, doing that makes it illegal. Like, so if we just gamble and we don't have to like pay no extra fee to the house or whatever, and we take our money and leave at the end of the night, that's like a normal, perfectly fine legal gambling operation, even though it's private. But like the moment the house takes money for itself and doesn't pay taxes, that's what makes it illegal. And like when it's stuff like that, I don't really got like an issue with that because like that's really not that big of a deal, for being honest. But you know how the government is for real. But another thing that like
the government.
the thing I really don't like though is like everybody making jokes about this stuff, bro. Like Gilbert Arenas, like he's always been a troll and blah blah blah, but he's sort of a hoe because he's going around with that. Oh, I making it insinuating. Oh, I snitched on everybody. Like when the news came out, he like was on his show and he had like a paper bag and he wrote like informant lunch on it.
Informant
blah, blah,
lunch
blah.
or some shit. Yeah,
He was making jokes about that, and then where was the Kevin
Love.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really
I think I saw him post his apology, if I'm not mistaken. He posted
yeah, because
apology,
Kevin Love, he was a former teammate of Terry Rozier, and like he made there we go. Let me share or whatever. He posted this on his Instagram because I don't know, he's too old for doing all this weird trolling stuff. But he posted this on his Instagram to like make jokes and blah blah blah. He since deleted it because he was like, yeah, I talked to Dame and I realized like I shouldn't have done that. It's bad and blah, blah. But like, nigga, you are damn near 40 making jokes like that. Like these niggas going around in prison and all that, and you making jokes, and I don't like that at all. I don't think it's funny. Like that's some lame. That's a whole shit to me. So I hated that actually.
I disliked it too, mainly because I'm like, yo, like, you know, on no funny shit. You the same type of nigga that opened up about your mental health and all that other shit. You know what I mean? And we took that shit serious, and we took, you know what I mean? Like you got real niggas out here, you know, taking your shit seriously, and you out here kind of. This is not the first time he's done some weird shit, but it's just like you doing shit and it's not landing. You don't have to do what you're doing. I don't know. I assume he has a family, and I'm assuming he has kids. Go focus on that. You don't have to be on the internet.
You got gray hair and shit, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, stop doing this. But like,
you can leave it alone.
All this stuff, this gambling and this betting, like, all this has happened because it's been legalized. And even this, I seen this thing on ESPN how they were talking about the gambling and everything. And during the whole segment, they had the ESPN bet going around at the bottom of the screen, and eventually they had to remove it because they're talking about this whole gambling operation. So like it started with it, and then they ended up removing it because they realized, oh, this sort of like it looks stupid to have it here. Like we look ridiculous having this while we're talking about this betting stuff. So it's just I think all of this needs to just. I mean, we done already took the toothpaste out the tube, so it probably can't go back in. But it's just like
we can't.
If there's a way we can just end sports gambling for real, like make it back illegal how it used to be, like we might as well do that. But people are too obsessed with money, so I don't think that's going to happen.
No, it's too much money being made, and there's too many delusional men in the world that think they can win.
And like it's like the sports industry is like primarily funded by gambling now. Like everybody got sponsored by DraftKings, sponsored by Underdog, sponsored by like Hard Rock Bet or whatever. Like everybody's sponsored by a gambling company now. So it's just like, bro.
And who is putting money into these gambling companies? It's them people. It's them goddamn people. But I think one of the things that I don't want people to gloss over with that poker thing, because I did watch the whole investigation or the FBI do their conference. I want people to understand. Yes, the gambling is bad and all that stuff. I want niggas to know niggas was also getting robbed at these poker games. If they felt like they were getting cheated out of, or they didn't want to pay their money, or X, Y, and Z, that's when the Italian mob would step in. That people want to know why the Italian mob was there. Yeah, they were the enforcers to make sure the money was actually getting to where it needs to go, and giving up money. I think there was one person that was there that had lost upwards to $1.8 million. That's a crazy amount of money to lose in the span of how many years that it happened or whatever. And when you, like I said, when you deal with the Italian mob or the mafia or whatever, sometimes it's not like I'm gonna stop this. Like I'm gonna stop doing this. No, nigga, like you in now. Like it's not one of those things where I can kind of get in and get out. That's why people say, well, why'd you do it for so long? Yeah, because nigga, once you in, you think they finna let you out? No. You're done, nigga. You're not doing it. But one question I did want to ask you, because this has been coming up a lot, especially with Chauncey Billups. They were saying, they as in like the community of people that are talking about this on Twitter. If whatever Chauncey was accused of, if it was to hold up and stand true, people are now saying that maybe his Hall of Fame would probably be in question. Because if this was to happen before his Hall of Fame stuff, he wouldn't get in. And at first I was on the notion of that wouldn't affect anything. But the more I started thinking about it, and the more I started like kind of like hearing some of the conversations, I could see why they wouldn't put a nigga like him in the Hall of Fame if this was to happen before he got into the Hall of Fame. Because I didn't see niggas not get in for less shit. This is federal crime. This is FBI shit that's going on. Dealing with niggas that you dealing with the mafia. It's crazy. You know, we got niggas that get prolonged because they were talking to refs crazy. You know what I mean? So I know we don't really hear about it in basketball, mainly because the Basketball Hall of Fame doesn't feel as strict as others. Mm-hmm. But I would ask, if this was to hold up, do you feel like his Hall of Fame status would come in question? Do you think they would do anything about that? If they feel like if he was responsible for a lot of shit? Not at all. They wouldn't kick him out the Hall of Fame. Like, if it was before, they might not let him in, but they, like, I know this is the NFL, but they didn't kick OJ out. Granted, they say he didn't do it, but niggas know. And then, like, you know, you got Karl Malone. He's still in the Hall of Fame. He raped a 12-year-old and had a child with her. She gave birth to his kid. Like, he's still in the Hall of Fame. It's plenty of people. It sounds terrible. There's plenty of people in the Hall of Fame who've done horrible things, much worse things than what Chauncey Billups is alleged to have done. So, like, I don't think they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, "Dang, that sucks," but they're not gonna do anything. Like, he's already in the Hall of Fame, so I don't think they're gonna. Like, I'm 100,000%. They're not going to do anything to take him out or whatever. Is there anything that an athlete could do to get themselves out of the Hall of Fame? I mean, like, we did like 9/11 or something, then yeah, but like that's probably it. Or if he was secretly like Ted Bundy or whatever, maybe, but that's about it. Yeah, I think once you're in, it is kind of hard to kind of get them out of there because it's terrible people. But I feel like the people that have to sit out the longest, like when they're not in the Hall of Fame yet, and it takes them forever. It seems like the longest people tend to be people dealing with either drug use, like sports enhancement use, like steroids, or some money shit was going on, some betting scandal or whatever. I think about Pete Rose. I think about some other people. It just seems like those tend to be the longest people. So
I feel like those stuff like that's only like really a baseball thing though, because that really since we're talking about basketball, I don't think there's been any there hasn't been like no steroid scandal in basketball in freaking forever.
Because I don't think steroids could really help you in the game of basketball. I mean, it could, but like
it could, but like not to like if you. Like,
not to the extent of like baseball.
Taking a steroid is not gonna be. It's not gonna make you shoot better. Like it's not gonna. Like
you're just gonna hit the rim stronger.
Yeah, like, if you can't dribble, steroids not gonna help you. So
I mean, yeah, like you can pummel through somebody, but that's a charge. Like you call a foul. You're not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, the only thing that it could do is probably heal you faster.
Yeah, I think it help you with recovery,
but yeah. Actual sports enhancement is nothing's making you jump higher.
I think a steroid can make you jump higher, like make your legs stronger, so you jump at least a little bit higher. But like that might be like the only like that's probably like the only like basketball benefit, like that and being stronger and like I guess like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, I mean, like, what's that going to be good for? The dunk contest? I mean,
exactly. Mad people can jump high and still suck at basketball, so it don't matter for real.
I'm saying, bro, you still can't space the floor, my nigga. Like,
exactly. We need shooting. We need shooting.
You can't run the fast break. I'm sorry, nigga. You're good. You're clogging the paint. But yeah, I think like we said before, this is not gonna. These are not the first NBA players. These won't be the last ones.
Yeah.
When we talk about this sports betting, I think when you said now, it's kind of hard to put the toothpaste back in the tube. I think you're right. I think the only thing that they could possibly do, is get rid of prop bets, and I think that's more easier said than done. But like if you're gonna do betting, like you might have to just go strictly team wins or losses, or team how much a team wins by or whatever. But individual player prop bets, I think they already took it out for college. I think you can't do player prop bets on unders for collegiate basketball players, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think there was like a thing that was going on where so you can't do that for the collegiate level anymore. I think it's time to. I think it's the death. I think it's time for the death of prop bets at minimum, because this is getting out of hand.
Because I said you can't put the toothpaste back in the. Honestly, I feel like I misspoke when I said because you definitely can. Like if it's just banned outright, boom. Like granted, it'll take like an act of the government and all that, but like they can do that, but they're not going.
I mean, yeah, they can, but will they?
Exactly.
Probably, there's too much money.
Like toothpaste can go back in the tube, they just don't want to. So this is just the world we live in now, unfortunately. But hopefully, this spells the end of prop bets. It more than likely will not. But
or at least cap off that.
Yeah, that was the criminal underworld of the NBA. But let's get to the actual factual basketball, because the NBA is finally back, and it's been glorious. I'm not gonna lie.
Even with the criminal stuff, honestly, I think the criminal stuff.
It's been a great week.
I think it should add to it, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's been a great week for basketball. It's opening day was crazy with the Rockets and Thunder, and then the Warriors and the Lakers. The Warriors and the Lakers wouldn't get that crazy, but the Rockets and Thunder was crazy. And then games just continued. Let's look at some of the crazy performances. SGA last night against the Pacers, he had 55 points. Like, nigga, what? Aaron Gordon last night, he had Aaron Gordon. Like, what are we doing? He had 50 points, 10 of 11 from three, which is the highest opening day threes since Terry Rozier. I think Terry Rozier did that in like 2023 or something like that. But he had 43, Steph 42, Anthony Edwards 41. Wemby looked like I don't even know. He looked like a demon. He had 40. He made AD look like a child. And Anthony Davis is one of the best defenders of all time. And Anthony Davis also is not a small human being, so it's just crazy. But Wemby, unfortunately, punked that man. Tyrese Maxey had 40 points. Giannis had 37, 14, and 5. Sengun, he had 39, 11, and 7. I was surprised he had 39 for real. And then VJ Edgecombe, a rookie in his debut, he dropped 34. So it's been a crazy, crazy start to the NBA season, to say the least.
Absolutely. It's been glorious to see.
Yeah.
Seeing my Rockets, who also played tonight. Man, I understand that there are some point guard limitations and stuff, but nigga, I still enjoyed watching them niggas play. I was like, I came out that game after it being a double overtime. Mind you, the Thunder had back-to-back games of double OT, which is crazy. Fucking insane.
And they won both.
Shout out to the Thunder.
Because he did it again. He found AJ Mitchell, who he didn't play much last season, but now it's injuries because J-Dub is hurt, and then Casey Wallace was hurt last game. He stepped up. He dropped 26 and 4. And then first game I can't remember.
And shout out to Aaron Wiggins. Niggas don't talk enough about Aaron Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins is nice.
We've said it multiple times, but like OKC's like first 10, 12 men up could be starters on any NBA team. And like that's just a fact. That's just a fact. Sam Presti is the best GM in sports. He keeps. We still
don't even know how good the other nigga is. Jovic, or I forgot the nigga name.
Yeah. Wait, is it Jovic? Topic.
Topic. We don't know how good Topic is. So that just goes to show you what's going on. I think the Rockets have done a great job of finding the formula, and the formula is just get a nigga that was a OKC draft pick or used to play for the Thunder, and you will be just fine. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sengun. Shout out to Kevin Durant. Shout out to James Harden and Russ. I love that formula. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. Free eats. Love that. But I think overall, like I said, I don't think I've seen a lot of Eastern teams. I don't think I went out my way to like see the Knicks or anything like that.
Yeah.
But that West, I mean, it's nothing surprising because we knew the West was going to be bad.
We
it
knew
was
it
going to be
a war zone,
but
like,
god damn it, when I saw that wimp, because at first when Sengun dropped his damn near 40, I was ready to come up here and be like, look, this is the best this is quote unquote the best defense in the league, and Sengun's dropping 40, and my next horse is going to be Wimby. Watch out, my nigga, watch out. We here, we ready. I saw Wimby. I still feel the same way, but goddamn. Goddamn.
But no, you were talking about how the West is much better than the East. Like, just looking at these, the only players from the East that are even on this list are Edgecombe and Maxey, or Giannis too. But Edgecombe and Maxey both on the same team. So it's just like the West is going to be a war zone, and like,
damn,
I can't. I'm not even ready for it.
I'm not ready for it either.
And a lot of the rookies look good too, because Edgecombe, he looked good, obviously, with 34. Cooper Flag didn't look good, but I think Cooper Flag, he was just too busy watching Wemby, to be honest with you. He was just like, damn, this nigga cold. So
that nigga was starstruck.
He was like, oh my gosh. But Jeremiah Fears with the Pelicans, he looked really nice. Who was it? Cedric Coward with the Grizzlies, he looked really nice as well. Like, the rookie's gonna be all right. It's gonna be I don't remember if people were saying like this, if this was like a super good rookie class or not, but like it's been looking like so granted it's only been 2 games for most people, but it's been looking very solid.
It's gonna be solid. Ace Bailey's gonna look nice too. I saw him in preseason. He's gonna look good. I think he's gonna be good too. There's this white dude named Furphy. I forgot. I don't know if he plays for the Nets, but he just keeps dunking on niggas. Like, he keeps posterizing niggas, and I'm like,
I know you're talking about. Nah,
you're gonna be
he with the Pacers, right?
The Pacers? He might be. Yeah,
I could be wrong. I don't know.
But he was catching bodies. I was like, damn. Oh, he's gonna be good. Pacers.
Buzelis looks good. Like, he looked good last year, but he's like getting better.
So
took that step. Like they got thank somebody.
Shit, even the other even the Alex Sars of the world are like, they're putting up 22 and 10s. Like, it's not like 40s, but like, it's like, okay, everybody's taking their leaps. Everybody's taking Franz Wagner, all these people. So the league is in good hands. If you was worried about what the league was going to look like after LeBron, KD, and Steph leave, I promise you, brother, you will be fine. You'll be fine. We didn't even bring up Zion yet. You know what I mean? Like,
Zion looked good too.
We're gonna be
he
fine.
Looked healthy. Granted, it's only the first game, but still, he looked in shape, healthy. So that's good about that.
Cade Cunningham. Hey, yo, I know Portland's in a bad spot right now, but their team is not that bad. Like, I like that pick, Yasin. I forgot his name, but it was that
the Asian dude.
The Asian dude. I like his game.
Hanson or whatever.
Yeah, I like his game. We'll see what Scoot looks like. And shout out to the former Spur that is now the head coach for the Portland Trail Blazers, Tiago Splitter.
When they said head coach Tiago, I was like,
former assistant coach for the Houston Rockets. Appreciated his time here. Really good, really good. But
the league's new coach. He looks young as I
Yeah.
thought he was. He looked young as he's. I think they say he's like 38, but he looks like he's like 29,
20
bro.
something.
I was
Yeah.
like, what's up? Like this is the coach? But no, he looked. He sound, or at least he sounded like in the little sound bites. He sounded like he knew what he was talking about, and he was getting fired up. So it's gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm excited for the NBA season. I really am.
it's going to be good.
Yeah, and watching the Thunder versus the Rockets, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm an OKC fan, I was rooting for the Rockets, bro, because OKC they already got their championship, and I need KD to get one more championship just so he can shut everybody up and retire in peace. So like
I'm not gonna lie.
OKC play the Rockets, I'm gonna root for the Rockets that game because I need KD to get a championship, bro. Just one more. But I need
Yeah, I think when it came,
and stop looking off KD, bro.
hey, I'm not gonna lie, because I still stand by the fact that if Amin Thompson didn't get cramped up, I think we might pull out of that win. Like I think we win. I mean, granted, I would have loved.
SGA's never.
I would have.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know.
Nah. Well, if we're being honest, I just needed KD to make that free throw. Honestly, and we're having a whole different kind of conversation because let's be honest, SGA was missing some free throws too. Like it was a winnable game. We could have won that. But I will say, I came into this season very happy once I saw Kevin Durant play. Like when I see him play, and I see this nigga just shoot over the double team and it go in, and it was just like it's just like a bailout shot. Like it's really a bailout shot. Like this is like our offense is not going. Give the ball to Kevin Durant and move the fuck out the way. I've never had a stress free type of like it felt very stress free. Like okay, bet like we gonna score here. Somebody gonna score. And if we don't, I trust our defense to go back and we're never gonna be out the game. So that made me extremely happy. That made me go on SeatGeek in real time and say, what's the game we going to? I was like, Jack, I gotta wait for Jax, but I'm like, which game we going to? It sound like we going to one in January. So I think that's when Wemby come to town. I think that's when Wemby come to town. I think he come to town on the 28th of January. That might be the one. Unless you have another one that you think might be better than that. We'll have to.
I haven't even looked at the schedule. But just the Wemby thing real fast before we move on. Like we was like, Wemby, you need to take the KD route or you gonna take the big man route? Nigga took both. I'm like,
that nigga took both.
What?
He said, I said, bro, you gotta get in the paint, fuck nigga. And you said you right. But if I take 2 steps back, I'm at the 3-point line too. So what's good? Fuck.
He was making the most. I was like, you know what? Shut my ass up.
All he had to do was just get stronger. You know what I mean? Get stronger. Shoot. I think it really was when he wasn't settling for the 3. That's when I knew it was over. He was pump faking at the 3 and then driving in and hitting some cash buddy shit. He'll block somebody and then do like the tween step back thrust. Oh, you got it all, huh?
It's the KD route.
This is scary.
That's why
I need to see what that look like
versus KD. I need to see what it look like in person, bro.
I need to see. Yeah, I need to see because Dallas defense wasn't that great. I need to see what he do.
People in the office were like, "Oh, Dallas is gonna be good." That I don't know why they thought that. Everybody's hurt, and Cooper Flag is like the rookie. And I understand why they play Cooper Flag at point guard because Jason Kidd did that with Giannis just so he can learn how to do like on ball stuff. But I'm like, Dallas not gonna be good. What are you niggas talking about?
Leading rebounder, Pussy Juice Washington Jr. Oh, it never gets old, man. God damn. But nah, bro. I think it's gonna be a fun season. A fun season. It got kicked off real good, so I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it.
But before we wrap up, let's go to the NFL real fast because it's just a little few things to talk about. Some head coach talk real fast. The Tennessee Titans, they fired their head coach. This happened last week or maybe the week before, something like that. They fired him because the Titans have been 1-5 in his tenure.
They're ass.
This season, at least, they were trash. People have been calling for a job for a minute, so This is not surprising at all. Hopefully, Cam Ward can succeed in spite of this dysfunction around him. Because I saw Cam Ward play. Cam Ward is good. He is not bad. The team just sucks. It's like what's that? That little video of that little kid or whatever. He's like, players, it's not us, it's the coaches. That's Cam Ward, bro.
This is not on you. This is not.
It's a little bit on the player because the players suck too, but it's not on Cam Ward. It's a lot of it's on the coaches and just the Titans in general. So like, hopefully, they find him a good head coach next season, and he can flourish in that. More head coach news. Sean Payton was being a hoe to Russell Wilson. I don't know what his issue with Russell Wilson is, but let me play the comments he said real fast because I like Russ's response too. But Sean Payton, he was talking about the Giants and their turnaround, and this is what he had to say. If you'll pull up.
I have a ton of respect for that organization. I spent 4 of my early years there coordinating Super Bowl, first game in this stadium before 9/11, close with the mayor, Tisch family. And, they found a little spark with that quarterback. I was talking to John Mayer not too long ago, and I said we were hoping that change would have happened long after our game.
People perceived that when he said they found the spark with the quarterback. I was talking to John Mayer, who was a Giants owner, and I said we were hoping that change would happen long after our game because he would rather play Russell Wilson. People take that as a shot at Russell Wilson. I'm people because that was 1,000% a shot at Russell Wilson. Russell, fine. This is the first time Russell's ever responded to anybody saying anything negative about him, but he was like, clappers, but not surprised. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years later through the media. I like that response because he brought back the whole Bounty Gate scandal as well.
Yeah.
Did I show the video with the Sean Payton thing?
Of him talking? Yeah.
Yeah.
He showed it. I saw it.
Okay. All right, I wasn't sure it played. But
No, it played.
All right, bet. But yeah, that's Russ. I don't get why. I have no idea why everybody hates Russell Wilson. Even if you just think he's corny, cool. But there's no reason to hate on the nigga the way people do. So I'm glad Russ responded. Hopefully he chooses the low road more and starts responding to people because people been playing with his name way too much. I don't like that at all.
I think the Seattle Seahawks organization allowed it to happen.
I don't get because Richard Sherman be talking so disrespectful about Russ, and that is just the craziest thing to me because Russell Wilson was a whole franchise, and without Russ, they haven't done nothing without him, bro. It's just and he was not bad. He's bad now, but he's old now. We shouldn't judge him on the past 3 seasons. He's been out of his prime for a minute. But
he was hooping with the Seahawks. He was hooping with the Seahawks. I don't know who he rubbed the wrong way, but they don't even talk about Pete Carroll the way they talk about Russell Wilson. And Pete Carroll, the nigga that took the ball out of Marshawn Lynch's hands. You would have thought he would have got more smoke for that, but they keep
people talk about that. They blame Russ more than yes, Russ threw the pick, but they blame Russ more than anybody, and it's just y'all not gonna get mad at the play caller for calling that play in the first
play. Yeah,
that makes no sense to me at all. People hate on Russ way too much, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm glad he's clapping back. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But last NFL thing I want to talk about, since we're talking about coaches, real fast. Why is Mike McDaniel still the head coach of the Dolphins, bro? Him and Tua clearly hate each other. And also, Tua's just a bad quarterback in general. And Tua needs to stop giving press conferences. I don't know if Tua likes anybody. And I sort of get it. Because I get it because everybody sucks around him. And also, he sucks. Because Tua, he keeps giving press conferences. I remember they asked, I think one of them, they were like, oh, you had Jalen Waddle wide open. Or no, they asked why he hadn't been targeting Jalen Waddle open deep or whatever. And he was like, you know what? Sometimes I just can't see above the O-line. It's like, nigga, don't say that. Stop talking. And then he also gave that comment we was talking about. Yeah, we be having players only meetings and players don't show up, and this is really on leadership. I'm like, my brother, you're the quarterback.
You're the leader.
You're the leader. This is on you. Like, granted, it's on them as well because niggas should be showing up. But like, you're the leader. What are we doing? And just Tua, he's taking shots at his teammates in the media. Every time he gets and does an interview, it goes worse and worse. And then Mike McDaniel makes things no better because he gets up and when it's time for him to talk to the media, he just talks. He just talks like that the entire time. On top of that, they're losing and embarrassing fast. And they lost to the damn Browns, who suck. Like,
They got blown out by the Browns, nigga.
it don't
Crazy.
make no sense. Oh, and I got this pulled up. They asked Mike again, what are his expectations on the next game? He was like, my expectation is we don't throw 10 picks. Like, bro, like, why are you saying that? And like, I think people might say like, oh, he was joking or referencing something, but like, Nick, you should know how this is going to look. It's just I don't get why he's still the coach because it's clearly not working. I don't think he's having fun there. Nobody's having fun, and they in Miami too. You supposed to be having fun. It's Miami, bro. Like, it don't make no sense. I'm surprised he hasn't been fired. I thought he was gonna be the first head coach fired, Callahan, but. Is he going to finish? I'm not surprised at all. You said what?
I'm not surprised that he's still
back.
Because they need to clean house. I don't need like you need to fire the coach, coordinators. I don't need nobody stepping up. Nothing's gonna get better. If you remove Mike McDaniels today and put whoever this interim head coach, nothing is going to change. They still gonna be ass. They still gonna be bad. I think they're going off of. I think they're taking the approach, or at least I hope they're taking the approach of, ain't shit gonna happen. We just gonna change. We just gonna ride this ship out because ain't nothing going our way anyway. Just let everybody burn. We just clean house. We clear everybody else. We just gonna address everything in the off season. Unless it just gets too crazy. Now, if niggas get to fighting and cussing niggas, okay. If it starts getting too toxic, then okay, of course. But they not gonna win no extra games because they taking Mike McDaniels out when you got a quarterback with a bad hip that's talking the way he's talking. Look, I'm tired. I be tired of niggas like Tua.
Got a bad hip, a bad head, a bad arm, a bad attitude, bro. Like,
and refuses to retire. He refuses to retire. He's one of those niggas that
like he signed. I think he has signed a new deal. I think it was like last offseason. I don't think it kicked in until next year. It's either kicked in this season or kicks in next year. And I'm just like, bro, man, because
those are type of niggas
around like 50-ish a year.
Oh fuck! Please. Yeah, look, those are type of niggas. You look at their bio, it says "follower of Christ" on there. I know, brother. I bet you are. I bet you are, gang. Because what you said, at the end of the day, I get to go back home to my family and friends. That shit only works with Bron, brother. That shit only works when LeBron says it, bro. You can't say this and think you're gonna get away with it. I mean, yeah. Mike McDaniel just look old. It's old as fuck. I know he's a young coach. It's kind of like those those presidential pics of when they first get in the office once they leave, they got mad gray hair. This is how I'm looking at Mike McDaniels right now. This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at Tua contract. It kicked in this season, and he has a cap hit of $40 million this year, $56 million next year, $53 million the year after that, and $65 million. Like, brother. Shit, man. Well, hey, it's not my team.
It's not my team either. Look, we got our own problems. All right, we got our own problems, but at least we're still semi-fun to watch. I'll say that.
Yeah, no,
It's been
If you're
surprising.
losing,
It's been a
it's
surprisingly.
yeah, like Dallas be losing, but like it be looking fun sometimes. Like that Panthers game, they lost, but like it was a fun game to watch until they lost. But like I don't expect nothing out of them. So when you go into the season like that, it makes everything better.
Yeah, when you look bad and you're actually bad, oh brother, I don't want to play. I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah,
Not at all.
but Greg, I do think it is about that time.
Absolutely, it is. All right, we're back at it again. I didn't tell Jax that I picked the Chargers, but I did pick the Chargers. A lot was going on. As I was trying to do. It's hard going to work and then dealing with another network that does bullshit. Oh my god, like I fucking hate Prime, bro. I hate like it's nothing against like the video. It's just them as a network. I'll tell you about it later. But I picked the Chargers. When I saw Carson Wentz was still playing football, I had no hope. I picked the Chargers. But going into tonight's, or not tonight, but going into Sunday night, Packers versus the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers facing his old team. Very shocking 4-2 record.
Yes.
Jax, what do you got?
You know what? I think the Packers are better, but I want to go with the Steelers, bro. Just to see what I think Aaron Rodgers might be like. You know what? Let me do something. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
I have not lost an underdog matchup yet. I'm picking the Steelers. It's something about primetime games where these underdogs be fucking winning. That being said, for the Commanders Monday, Commanders versus Chiefs, I'm still going the opposite way. I don't trust that nigga Mariota. I'm going to pick the Chiefs to win. Some things you just got to be a little bit more logical about, respectfully. But yeah, I got the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs as well because Mariota's starting. So, like, if it was Jaden Daniels, I would. I keep calling the Redskins, but the Commanders would have had a much better chance. But I think the Chiefs might just sort of bully them a little bit because it's Marcus Mariota. Respectfully.
I saw Marcus Mariota come and play 3 snaps of football, and all of a sudden, the Aaron Bland came back to life. That was all I needed to know. That's all. I was like, yeah, Trip McDuffie finna have some free eats. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. Gonna get real spooky. But, Jax, who's your lock of the week?
My lock of the week. I'm gonna take the Falcons over the Dolphins.
All right, okay. I think my lock. Damn, the Ravens really are 1-5.
That don't even look right. But low-key,
That's so bad.
I don't want. Like,
So
I think Lamar's playing, but I don't want him to play. I want them to keep doing bad because I think they need a new coach. But they're not. Lamar's going to make them like just always. They're always going to be good enough to make the playoffs and everything. So I just need them to be bad so they can fire Harbaugh.
Very true. Yeah, let's keep the train going. My lock of the week. Give me the Colts over the Titans. I don't give a fuck about your coach being fired and you get a new coach. Nigga, the Colts are 6-1. Nobody had that on their bingo card. They look great. Tyler Warren, people do not talk about him enough as a tight end. Like we talk about Jonathan Taylor and Indiana Jones. I saw some clips. I'm like, damn, Tyler Warren hooping.
Tyler Warren's nice. He's nice.
He's nice. It was him and another tight end that was coming out. It was Loveland.
Yeah.
Out of
they don't play him. They don't really use him in Chicago.
Yeah, because I think they still got Cole Kmet. So I can. There's more opportunities for Tyler Warren, but man, they look good. Jax, who's your upset though?
My upset to happen. Give me the Jets over the Bengals, bro. I need Aaron Glenn to get him a win. I don't think Aaron Glenn is a bad coach. I do not. They just are. The team is just doing horribly. I don't think he's a bad coach, bro. I'm gonna take the Jets over the Bengals.
And you, the Panthers are 4-3, a quiet 4-3. I want niggas to know that. My upset. I don't like doing this, but I don't think I have a choice. I'm gonna go Cowboys over the Broncos. I don't like
Yeah, I hate using
betting on my own team. I hate using my own team, but I just don't have faith that the Texans are going to beat the 49ers. I want the Ravens to continue to lose. I don't have faith that the Panthers are going to beat the Bills, even though that would be nice.
I'll be
And I just don't see a world where the Giants beat the Eagles twice. I just don't see that.
good.
I would love for that to happen.
That'd
I would
be-
love for that to happen. It's either it's like either the Eagles lose or Jax has to watch Cam Scatterboat play football. Like I win. I win either way. yeah. Aaron Glenn needs a fucking win. I hate how bad this looks. It looks very bad. Very bad. But that is the picks for the week. I'm just glad that we don't have 2 Monday Night Football games. So
Listen,
win to win.
I know it's probably.
But-
I'm complaining. It's probably much worse for you, to be honest.
It's so bad, bro. Hate that shit. Especially since an hour later. Fuck that. But it's about that time. About that time for the hot takes of the week. Jax, what is your hot take, man? Start cooking.
I've been watching the NFL these past 7 weeks, and I think I got it figured out. Kyler Murray will be the starting quarterback for the New York Jets next year because I don't think Arizona likes him. I don't know why, but they haven't really been good for real with him, even though I think Kyler is not a bad quarterback. They put Jacoby Brissett in, and even though
They like that nigga more.
yeah, he's the GOAT, so obviously it makes sense. But Jacoby Brissett
It makes sense, yeah.
He's been cook like he's legitimately been cooking. Remember last year, like Trey McBride, their tight end, he didn't have a touchdown until like the last 2 weeks of the season, and he only had like 2 of them. And now this season, he didn't have a touchdown until Jacoby Brissett got in, and now he had like 4 on the season in those 2 games they played. Like the offense is meshing much better with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. I think they're going to try to move on, maybe a trade or somehow to get him to the team. And the Jets, they do need a quarterback. I don't think any of the quarterbacks coming into the draft this season are going to be particularly like that good, to be completely honest with you. Like I've seen some of them, they look but like it's no like real Joe Burrows as a prospect. It's no Tua was a great prospect. It's no Tua's is no Kyler Murray. So Kyler was a great prospect. I think Kyler he's gonna want a new opportunity, a fresh start, and I think the Jets could give him that. And yeah, I think he's gonna be starting quarterback for the Jets next season. I can see it happening.
Surprisingly, I could see that happening. I was a little confused when you first said it, but it makes a lot of sense. The Cardinals, I think most Cardinal fans are kind of like off of Kyler Murray, even though he's like, you can
I don't
admit
think
that
he's bad. It's just not
quarterback.
working out for them.
Yeah, and sometimes a change of scenery can kind of help. I mean, they have enough weapons to make it happen. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when it comes to Justin Fields, I just enjoy watching that nigga run more than pass the ball. That's just not what a quarterback is.
After game 1, I know I think we both were like, but I know I for sure was like, oh man, the Jets are gonna make the playoffs and blah blah blah. It's looked so much worse than anything I could have expected.
He has some great running highlights, bro. He's everything I thought they thought Lamar Jackson would be.
Bro,
everything.
He just don't throw that hoe, bro. And like that it just made me feel like, is it him or some of it or a lot of it's definitely him, but like I feel like Aaron Glenn must have chose like a cheese offensive coordinator as well, because that has to be it. Because it's just no way they're this bad, bro. It's just no.
This is when highlighting a quarterback's strength goes wrong. Like yes, like he can run, but damn, like you can't spam this forever.
Like you got Garrett Wilson, bro. Like come on.
You have competent receivers, and you have Breece Hall. Like
yeah,
this offense should look a lot better than what it
and they
actually
spend like
is.
a whole lot of draft picks on their line, so like their line's not the best, but like they spend.
It's doable, it's manageable.
I'm just like I don't get what's going on with them, because even Joe Flacco, he got to the Bengals like 2 days ago and like spammed Jamar Chase.
Got the hoop,
and they won that game. Like you telling Justin Fields can't just throw it to Garrett Wilson like he's not Jamar Chase, but still like Justin Fields can't just do that with Garrett Wilson. But I don't know.
I don't know either, bro. I think the organization's just cursed. Let's let Justin Fields go somewhere else, and all of a sudden,
He not getting another chance.
Miami might have something to say about that.
Miami gonna get Trey Lance.
Really?
I think Trey Lance is good.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying, like, I kind of lost hope on niggas giving him opportunities. So that would be surprising if he just
he looked
reached
great
out and got him,
bro. And like, I don't think it's gonna be good quarterback. So it's not gonna be good.
It's not gonna be good quarterback.
The draft, and it's not gonna be enough good quarterbacks in the league in general. So I think he can get a chance.
Yeah, which is why I'm not all the way off Justin Fields just yet. I'm not saying that I think he's a good quarterback. I'm just saying this won't be his last opportunity. It's too many niggas that get injured every year. Somebody's gonna.
He could be the backup for the Ravens, running quarterback. They can.
If Tyler Huntley can do it, even though I think Tyler Huntley might be a better passer, it's crazy to kind of say, but that might be the that might be the case. But we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes. Man, perfect. The R&B niggas gonna see me next go round. I'm not done with y'all. All right. My hot take is everything doesn't have to have protein in it. Y'all spam the fuck out of protein. Like y'all treat a lot of fitness and health as like trends. And like the trend for the past 2 or 3 years is been bad protein. Like you get your protein in. Yes, that is perfectly fine and perfectly normal. There are certain things that should not have protein in it, and we don't have to force protein into everything. I saw protein water, and I said, that's a fuck enough. That's a fuck enough. Why are we putting protein in fucking water? Just eat protein like a fucking man. Is that misogynist to say?
No, because eat protein like a human, like a person. Like, what are you doing?
I'm saying, like, I let certain shit slide, okay? Like protein waffle, protein pay, okay, like that's been out.
Yeah.
I guess. Like, I ain't gonna call you weird or nothing, but it's like, okay, I got some eggs in the refrigerator, nigga. We can do this shit the right way. And maybe it's because I'm more of a big nigga anyway, so it's like it don't take much for me to gain the muscle that I need. So sometimes I try to take this with a grain of salt. I know skinny niggas that try to do what they need to do and have mad protein shakes. Protein shakes are gonna get me fat. I don't need all that. But I saw protein water and I dropped. I was like, no. Protein. There was some other things. There was like things that have no business being a part of protein.
I've seen that being a thing.
Yes. What the fuck are we doing? Protein coffee, protein syrup, nigga. Protein. Like, what are we doing? Like, nah. Y'all not. We not doing that. We not doing that. Y'all can't convince me otherwise. And if you do partake in certain things like that, just know you need to go to the doctor a lot more frequently within the next 10 to 15 years. Because do you really know what they putting in that to make it protein? Like, I'm trying to make it make sense for me. Like, all this stuff, we have to understand we don't know how good it is for our bodies until 20 years down the line. Mind you, in the 70s and the 80s, there were magazines of doctors telling people that cigarettes were good for you. And we know that's a fucking lie. So I need y'all to understand the things that y'all putting in your body, we won't know the real effects until 20, 30 years down the line.
Everybody taking that Ozempic thinking, oh, it's good for you because it's a miracle drug. All right, you gonna see.
All right, nigga. And that, hey, whatever was that Serena Williams one, that row, or whatever Charles Barkley was taking, we gonna see. All right, now it's gonna be all funny games to see y'all look like them first line of BBLs. You know them first operational BBLs looked kind of crazy, and they had to refine and reshort. You know, them first runs of AI where it looked really bad, and now it look a little bit more realistic these days.
All fun and games.
Y'all out here eager to take the first batch.
All fun and games till your stomach just got a hole in it. Like you can't keep putting it just open. You can't. There's just certain things you just can't do no more. Damn, I ain't been able to do this in 5-10 years. Lost my sense of taste.
Whoa, brother. you eager to get the first batch of protein water. I don't even know what the fuck that tastes like.
I don't want to.
Like, do the minerals taste physical to you at that point? Like, what? I'm trying to figure that one out. Bad.
No, thank
Terrible. Y'all get checked on y'all. You know, y'all do y'all yearly physicals, man, and let them doctors know what you taking. let the doctors know what type of supplements you taking, so it don't seem like it's out of the blue. All of a sudden, there's a massive hole in your chest. We're trying to figure out where that came from. Tell that doctor what you've been eating. I mean, help your doctor out, man. But that's my hot take. Jackson, any last words?
And man, be on the lookout for what is it, Our Family Feud that's dropping soon. You know,
Yep.
shout out to Greg on the other ones. Appreciate everybody for watching the Deal or No Deal. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it.
Absolutely.
If you haven't watched it, watch it again. You know, let us know.
Yeah, we gonna drop some clips. We're gonna drop some clips on that too. Well, we had some funny moments on there as well.
A lot of stuff we couldn't put on there.
Like, all right, nigga, we got tighten this shit up. But yeah, as far as I'm going, yeah, do something. Literally, do something. I think one of the main reasons I even decided to like do this 5K, there's gonna be a time where you won't be able to do the things that you're doing right now. Like there'll be a time, like in high school, I was dunking a basketball. Nigga, if I tried to do that today, I'm going to pull something. I should have cherished it when I was 16 and I was just able to wake up and just do it. And if I really worked hard enough, I might be able to do it again. But by the time I'm 50, I know it's not happening in my lifetime again. Running, doing all these things while you're an able-bodied person. This is not like no come to Jesus moment. I'm just like, like at some point, you're not gonna be able to do it. My granny used to be able to roller skate all the time. She's 84 years old. She's not putting no roller skates on no more. Be able to just, take advantage of the things that you're doing right now. Look at Wemby. He's taking advantage of everything he's doing right now. Like that nigga looks insane right now. He's not wasting this opportunity right now, man. He is an able-bodied person. If you're an able-bodied person, man, go do something. I don't care what it is. Just go do it. And with that being said, we will catch y'all next week. And go touch grass and go get some bitches. Leave us alone till next week.